Hello, team, and welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MS Pearce. As you know, I'm on holiday and I was popping down from the top of the resort where we've been all day. It's on a hill, and then getting down to the bottom where the beach is. I popped in to get a battery pack for my phone, and it turns out lots is going on. So I thought, oh, I better do a cheeky one. Here is a cheeky one, and my goodness, there's some big news that is just coming out. So the Crimean Bridge has suffered a whole two attacks today around 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock local time. Russia's occupation authorities claim 3 missiles were downed and that the smoke visible on the footage shared by local Telegram channels is a smoke screen. Traffic has been suspended. Trying to work out exactly what has happened. Lviv Journal here says the Russian bridge successfully intercepted a drone or missile. Russian authorities urge residents to not pass photos or videos while at the same time claiming all missiles were shot down. And there's nothing to worry about. More footage here. This is from locals. Plumes of smoke above the Crimea bridge are visible above a beach in Kerch. Crimean occupation authorities claim that Ukraine launched S-200 missiles at the bridge. However, the strike could have actually been probing air defense. Military expert Oleg Katkov says. So it's hard to know exactly what has happened. Let's have a slightly closer look at this one. So it looks like there's multiple locations that have been hit, and as well that they might have released some smoke there. I doubt hitting a bridge will cause too much burning, and so it could be that smoke has been released to obscure that. They have used smoke at the bridge before, possibly when a ship was limping back, the Ivan Kurz or something similar might have been limping back to port or something similar to that. I'm not sure. Right, Crimean bridge is under unknown missile or drone attack. 8 arrivals are visible. Says Ukraine front lines, let it burn. Obviously happy with the outcome here. We don't really know what the outcome is, but it does look like it has been hit rather than missiles being taken down. You wouldn't have all those points of smoke on a bridge if all the missiles had been taken down. They would have been taken down and fallen into the water. It would be supremely unlucky if 8 missiles were shot or drones were shot at the bridge and they all shot down and landed on the bridge. And that appears to be what has happened, or at least, sorry, the elite seems to be sort of 8 impacts on the bridge, and that is not good news for the Russians. At least 8 explosions were heard near the bridge around 3 o'clock, says Euromaidan Press. The Russian Telegram channels share footage exposing the positions of air defense around the bridge. Military analyst Katkov says that on the 17th of July, attack was preceded by probe, and this may well be also a probe before a real attack. Well, goodness, if this is just a probe, then that would lead the Russians to be worrying about what will take place next. Now, the point here is that this Russian Telegram channel has shown a picture of a Russian air defense system and exactly where it is, and that will give the Ukrainians something to fire at. In fact, I wonder whether they're taken out on board right now and are firing at that as we speak. Who knows? A total of 8 explosions reported on a Crimean bridge is another bit of footage. There's just so much footage. This is a social media war where kind of everything happens in real time, and we are able to see it. And this is what is happening. The Kerch bridge has been hit. Now, of course, this is hugely impactful in terms of logistics. Defmon here says something's going on at Kerch Bridge. We have seen them deploy smoke in the past, and I think at least some of the smoke might be from their smoke generators, but not all of it. Yeah, different coloured smoke going on there. So it's definitely not all artificially generated smoke. Rumour, at least one span fell on the bridge and another small ship was hit, according to a subscriber. That information, I mean, that's just that rumour intelligence. Take that for what it is. As mentioned, some of the smoke does look like smoke generators. Defmon says the Russians also say smoke generators. I think I'm going to have to agree. However, there might be reason for them triggering the smoke generators. I seriously don't think they're all smoke generators because of the different colours of smoke involved there. Black smoke, exactly. Looks like it's generated too, he says. So who knows? Maybe they have black smoke generators and white smoke generators for some weird reason. Air defense is active. Videos of that being shown. Defmon continues, it's likely something made them activate the smoke generators. If the bridge was hit, there would not be a lot of fire. Concrete does not really burn. This can be both a hit on the bridge and smoke from generators. One does not exclude the other. The air defense also indicates this is more than an exercise. Traffic is up and running across the bridge, according to one source 3 hours ago. Kerch Bridge was opened again for a while, but now is supposedly closed. Is closed again after new explosions. So some of this reporting for Defmon might have been in between the two sets of explosions. Yeah, the video here shows something attempting to be intercepted. Let's see that again. There was a bit of an impact just before he started speaking then. I don't know if you can hear it. There it goes. So, yeah, there is certainly something happening. This is for sure. Let's just mute that. And then that could be a hit with smoke rising that high in the afternoon wind, says Defmon about this video. He's just trying to work out what's going on, all these different sources. That definitely, as he says there, the amount of smoke coming off there, going high, possibly could indicate a genuine explosion as opposed to smoke generated that might keep lower to the ground. I don't know. That is just complete speculation. And then he says just 48 minutes ago, traffic seems to be moving again. So just lots of claims, more pictures, more smoke. Last attack on this transport artery, crucial for Russians' occupation troops, took place on the 17th of July, and the span of bridge collapsed, then damaging the motorway. Well, we can't really tell. We can hope, if you're pro-Ukrainian, that there have been hits. I would have thought there would be hits given. I mean, that's definitely smoke generation there. That it really does look like that. That could be two, but I don't know why they would have sort of black and white smoke generators. It could be, but hits on the bridge, especially if it's a smaller drone explosion, might not necessarily cause too much issue. Depends where it hits and what happens. But this is absolutely brilliant for the Ukrainians because the Russians will be in a massive panic. Not only will the population be in a panic, the civilians, but the military will be right. We need more air defense there. We need this. We need that, and that of course uses up their resources as they panic to make sure this is defensible. And if even if everything was shot down, the Ukrainians will have some idea of the air defenses around here, and this could indeed be a precursor for some larger attack that swamps the air defenses and properly takes out the bridge. So there you go. As I say, not 100% sure what the outcome is yet. These early days, of course, but there is lots of footage flying around the socials at the moment, and just keeping an eye on this to find out exactly what the outcome is something I'll be doing. Just trying to see if there's anything that's come out in the last sort of 10 minutes while I've been talking, but it doesn't seem to be any new information. Another piece of news, by the way, Su-30 went down in Kaliningrad Oblast. So a training flight appears to have a demonstration for a crowd during a training flight, and it went down. So Russians have lost another aircraft there. But yes, so that's a bit of breaking news. I might try and squeeze in a frontline update as I'm here. Just a few more bits of information that I've gathered, but it depends. Anyway, take care. Just thought this would be important and useful to know. Speak to you soon.